All right, Pisces, let's get another message for the sign of Pisces. This is just going to be a bunch of random messages. Take what fits, leave the rest. If you find something here that resonates with you, hallelujah. Okay, so this isn't going to be like an in-depth reading. I just did one of those and I need a brain release. But I got some time, so let's do a reading. All right. What are the messages that Pisces needs to hear at this time? Holy Spirit, angels and guides, God, universe, ancestors, and the highest of the Most High, you are welcome here into this reading for my fellow Piscean fishies. What is the messages that they need to hear? What can further aid them in their highest direction moving forward? Thank you, and amen. All right, let's get 8 cards. What are the messages? So this is just kind of extra clarification. If you find a message in here and you're like, I was thinking that. And then I'm like, oh, I just said that. And then you're like, aha. Okay, something like that. All right, let's see. What are the messages? Wow, no. Okay. So you guys got outside forces, unknown figures are driving the situation and you may not be able to control the outcome. This cycle will shift soon and you'll be okay. 'Cause every little thing is gonna be all right. All right, so outside forces with the moon. So we are coming up to a full moon. I don't know why, I just had to think about that for a moment. My heart won't stop anymore. Let me see, when is the full moon? Full moon is on the 23rd. Today's the 17th. So there could be a shift here within the next 6-7 days, Pisces. Okay, unknown forces are driving the situation, and this could be in all areas of your life, any aspect of your life. Some of you guys may be feeling out of control. I know there for like a good week, I was fucking tired as shit. I'm snapping out of it today, but I actually worked out and that's, yeah, I had to counteract whatever was jacking me up. Okay. And I feel much better today. So, I had my tea with lemon, ginger, green tea, and a detox tea all in one. It was banging. But anyways, and then I worked out and yeah, so anyways, sorry, going off the deep end over here. All right, outside forces. So there could be external forces, Pisces, that you cannot see. This could be the planetary influences. Something may have to do with, the solar eclipse that just passed. Some of you guys could be feeling certain things and you may be feeling like you don't have control of some type of a situation. Spirit is wanting you to know that this cycle will shift soon and you're going to be all right. All right, you got frozen. There may be a hiring freeze or no work now. Being aloof can leave you out in the cold and a warm follow-up gets you in the door. So make sure you're doing your due diligence. Okay, especially if you are struggling to find employment at this time. Don't be like, oh, there's nothing out there. I'm not going to find anything or I'm not going to do this. That's negative self-talk and you're telling the universe that. So that'll keep you out in the cold. A warm follow-up gets you in the door. So if you're putting in applications, make sure that you're following up with these. You can call them, and say, hey, I'm so-and-so, blah, blah, blah. Maybe that can help you. Or go in and check on something or applications or check the status of something. Okay, make sure you're doing your due diligence. Don't just drop something and leave it and expect to, you got to fight for your right. Okay, let's just stay on course, Pisces. Stay on course. All right, you got flashback. People from the past return. Oh, you think? You may work with a previous coworker or take back an old job. You get a second chance. So some of you guys may actually go back to an old job, or maybe that may be something to consider. Others of you guys, this could be people, maybe, whether you worked with them, ex-lovers, ex-friends, ex-family members. Oh, Lord. Ex-family members or people who you just no longer associate with may pop up and return in your life in some type of way. Others of you guys, you may, something here could work out with a past situation, like a past employment. If you're struggling, maybe you need to take an old job back or go back to something that you were hoping that you could excel in. I'm picking up on someone here who may have left a job, went somewhere else, that did not work, and now they feel stuck. You may need to go back to that old job. Even though that's not the direction that you were wanting to go, use it as a stepping stone. Okay, let's keep going. All right, you got short term. Yeah, exactly. This position is temporary, so don't be too attached to it. No worries, you will find something that's even more fulfilling and prosperous. So if you do have to go back to something, it is only short term, okay? Don't get too attached to it. Don't feel like you're stuck there forever. You will find something that's more fulfilling and prosperous. But with this Frozen card here, right now may just not be the right time. There may be a hiring freeze or no new work at this moment that you may be looking for it. So don't get your donkeys, don't get your donkeys in a ruffle, okay? In a scuffle. All right. Outside forces are in control of this, not you. You could be trying to control a situation, and Spirit is just telling you to let it go, let it go. Okay. I know I'm over here being a fucking foo-foo ball, and I know for some of you that's probably like a very serious situation. So my deepest apologies. I'm not trying to like be funny. I'm just trying to make you feel a little bit lighthearted, and sometimes releasing like that stress or that need to control. When I've done this in my own life, like there's been times when I was homeless and I struggled, and I kept calling every freaking place that I could find, and everywhere kept telling me no, 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 because of the situation that I was going through at that time. And I was so frustrated, and I was like, I remember crying on the floor. It was like 100 and some degrees outside, and we had no AC. It was the worst. Anyways, and then I was supposed to leave, and I was like, let me just call this one more place. And that one more place was like, I'm going to take a chance on you. And I was like, thank you. I literally moved in that weekend. And yeah, so it was almost like the timing wasn't right, but it was like, how far was I going to give up? Was I going to pity myself? Was I going to cry in the corner? I did a little bit, but I kept going. Okay, so I've been there. I get it. Outside forces are in control of this. So if something here feels stuck at this moment in time, we just looked it up. The next full moon is in 6 days. So something could be shifting within the next 6 days. So don't give up. Keep going. Keep putting that energy out there of what you want to receive. Okay. All right. 4 more. We're doing single cards, but you got manifesting and gestures. You have the power to manifest what you want by writing your intentions down and by taking inspired action to make it happen. You may be asked, gestures, you may be asked to help someone out, or you may need a hand. Give deserved praise to others, and you will receive recognition as well. Okay, so some of you guys, either this is you that's needing a helping hand, okay, or someone here could need a helping hand from you. You could try to write down your manifestations, putting thought into action. I know I used to write on my bathroom mirror. You guys can call it mirror magic, call it whatever the hell you want. But at the time I was not educated in any of that stuff. And still not really, because I don't give a shit about people and their magic. And I mean, some people use it for good. So I'm not like knocking you guys that do. it's not my thing. But anyways, I used to go in there and write on my bathroom mirror with like chalk markers from the dollar store and be like, I am healthy, I am happy, I am safe, I am free, I am abundant, I'm rich, bitch. So every time I go in the bathroom, I'd read that stuff to myself, because I had a really negative mindset after everything I went through at one point in time. So I had to go in there and write on my mirror a bunch of shit that was like positive. And so every time I went in there, I would read that stuff. And it, I look back at it today and I'm like, damn, all those things that I wrote on that mirror during that time frame has, over the last 4 years, you know, has became to be real in my life, you know. So I don't know, do what you please, but as long as you're not hurting no one, I think that's the rule of thumb. But all right, let's see. As long as you're not hurting no one and bending no one's free will, then I think you gonna be all right. All right, so you got to roll the dice. Time to put yourself out there. You're hiding your talents, and it is time to take a risk. Step into the spotlight now. So some of you guys may need to do something that you've never done before to get something you've never gotten before. Pisces, you got signs. You are putting together pieces of the puzzle from the signs that you are getting. Pay attention to the coincidences that you experience. So if you guys need to carry around a little handy-dandy notebook in your little handy-dandy back pocket, then go ahead, okay? It might help you. I don't know why I'm shuffling, but pay attention to the signs and synchronicities. I know I've done that, like walked and written down just like random things, and then I came back and tried to make a sentence out of it, and then I took that sentence and it actually like gave me like ideas to like do something. I can't remember. I'd have to go look, but yeah, it was just a stupid experiment. I wouldn't say stupid. It was actually pretty brilliant. I went on a walk and started writing down like little things that I seen or just shit noises that I heard, and came back, put it into a sentence, and then use that as something to create something. So anyways, do what you want. We got people skills. You have a flair for working well with others. You could be a diplomat, a counselor, a salesperson, or the head of a company. Excuse me, be a pineapple. I just burped. Oh. All right. Be fruitful. Be a pineapple. Be sweet. Be tart. Be whatever you like. Be a Pop-Tart. Okay. Oh my God, what is wrong with me? I don't know what's wrong with me today, y'all. Okay, you got freedom. You need to have more flexibility with your schedule and income. Being self-employed is ideal. Time off will help you get clear. So some of you guys may need to, you know, take some time. Maybe some of you guys also, with this feather being here, maybe need to get out in nature. Again, I always feel like feathers are signs or synchronicities. You may need to have more flexibility with your schedule or with your income. Being self-employed could be a great business idea. However, you know, businesses aren't built overnight. So you may need to find something, again, like we set up here, that's short term, that's temporary, and start doing a hobby on the side or something that's your interest. Okay. You also got spiritual work. Doing some inner work can help you get clear before moving on. You will get insights into what will work best for you and your needs. Okay. So do that inner work. Some of you too, and I know that this comes like hand in hand. If you are going through some type of struggle or a job loss, it's really hard to eat like cleaner foods. But I mean, in all reality, buying sodas and whatever else, coffee and stuff at the store on a daily, like cutting those things out and buying a box of tea bags. If you don't like tea, I don't know, put some honey in it. But buying a box of tea bags is what, $3 for 20 days versus a coffee for $10 nowadays, you know. Cutting certain things out and eating cleaner could help you also get clearer within your thoughts. If you can't afford like to eat perfect, you know, I'm not saying anybody eats perfect, but I know healthy food can be expensive at times. But anyways, you got power position. You are being promoted or called to lead. Time to step into your sobriety and guide others with compassion. So some of you guys may be stepping into a power position. I feel like this is in the future, whatever this is that's going on now. I feel like right now is a time for you to pick up on these signs and synchronicities and take risks into doing things that you haven't done before. Some of you guys feel like you are stuck, or you feel like, what's the right word? Like you're stalled or halted or being held back or blocked in some type of way. But I feel like this is actually like a time for reflection. Again, we're in Mercury retrograde. Mercury's ruled, you know, your thoughts, communication. So when Mercury goes backwards, it's just not about exes and people from the past coming back, which I do see. This can also be telling you, hey, if that is a problem, maybe you need to go back to a new job. And that Mercury, or maybe you do that during this retrograde. You may go back, and when Mercury goes direct, maybe you move forward. Okay, you move up out of that, because whatever it is, it's just short term. It's short term. Okay. Back to what I was saying. It's not just about exes coming back. It's about our thoughts, you know, recycling. So, you know, nostalgia, thinking back to this, doing some inner work, some reflecting. Sometimes we have to go back in order to move forward. So when our thoughts and our brain and communications and all that shit's got us thinking all kinds of backwards and stuff's okay. It's for a reason. It's for a higher purpose. But a lot of times some people try to fight that shit. No, embrace that shit. Embrace it, Pisces. Okay, I'm gonna stop. All right, so if you guys are digging this message, y'all let me know. 1616 on the clock. Let's get a message from, the Sacred Forest Oracle deck. Can I get a message, please, for Pisces? What is a message that Pisces needs to hear at this time? Current time for Pisces. Current time for Pisces. You were bigger than the whole sky. You were more than just a short time. Oh. Should I take it, y'all? It was one card. I'm gonna get two. It's gonna be okay. All right. Nice. So first card you got number 29, the Phoenix. Transmutation. All right, the Phoenix. Be a Phoenix, Pisces. All right, your life is changing, perhaps in ways that you didn't expect, but it is widely wonderful. Transmutation is the act of changing from one state of being or one element to the other. The Phoenix is legendary for its transmutation and fire. In the flames, he is reborn, leaving behind his old and tired self to become a passionate, wild, and free bird. Sorry. Something that you might have thought would never change is changing into something amazing. It is not an ending, rather than it is a bright, shiny new beginning. Situations that seem lackluster are transmuting into fabulous opportunities. Release expectations and limited thinking, for things are not as they seem. The spirit of the Phoenix says a big change is at hand in your life. What feels like an end is really a beginning. Rising out of the flames and the ashes, you are entering a new cycle. Even if life seems murky in areas, this is only the clearing before a rebirth. Hang in there. The best is yet to come, Pisces. Hallelujah. Okay, so you got the dragon power, number 11. I like it. The Phoenix, number 11. And then you got the bee, prosperity on the bottom of the deck. All right. So the dragon. It's like a full moon almost on this chick laying on the ground and the dragon over her. So this card suggests it is time to step into your power and take charge of your life. Look to see, is there anyone in your life who is trying to run the show? Speak your truth and take back authority of your own life. You are ready to stand in your strength. If you have lost or given away your authority to someone or something else, it is now time to reclaim it. If you are holding on to limiting beliefs, if you are afraid of being shunned, judged, ostracized, it is time to let go of those limitations. Release any fear of misusing your gifts. True strength doesn't dominate or manipulate. It is a gift from the Creator that dwells within you. You have the spiritual power that's born of sacred love, wisdom, and grace. This ability can heal others and bring light to the darkness. You are a radiant, glorious being. Dragon Spirit is at your side. Dragon Spirit at your side is a mighty ally. He empowers you with healing and restorative abilities. He helps you overcome any obstacle, and he protects you in all areas of your life. The Spirit of the Dragon says, within you dwells the remarkable power to manifest your dreams. Gain great riches and activate ancient wisdom. Take back your power and express your strength with grace. That's my granny's name. Anyways, all right, Pisces. It's time to rise like the phoenix, okay? Even if you're coming up out of the ashes, you're about to rise like a something. What other deck should I use? Where are we at? 20? Okay. I'm going to pull 3 cards from here. I was going to do 3 was the number that came to my head. And then I was like, no, 4. Because I don't like odd numbers a lot of times. I mean, sometimes. I don't know. But anyways, so you got boundaries. You need to teach people how to treat you by being clear on what you will and won't allow. Okay, so some of you guys need to set boundaries with people, or boundaries could be something that you are learning or working on or needing to implicate. Okay, you need to teach people how to treat you and be clear on what you won't allow. All right, so if you allow someone to treat you a certain way, don't get mad when they do. You gotta be like, not today, not ever, never ever, never ever. What song is that? Ever, ever, forever, ever. All right. Open yourself to others. This is how you will create new friendships and attract a love relationship. And stay optimistic. Positive thinking and faith will bring romance into your life. And deception, someone is wearing a mask in this relationship. Keep in mind this is not for everybody. So these are just extra clarification. This could be someone who you need to set boundaries with, whether it's a friendship, platonic or romantic, okay? Some of you guys may need to set boundaries with someone who you know is deceptive or someone who's being false around you. And stay optimistic and open yourself to others. And not everybody is the same as, you know. A lot of times we run into like a deceptive person, or we get our world rocked by someone who doesn't mean us well. And then we end up going into this closed off energy. And I can't even blame anybody who has, because I've done it my damn self. So whatever. But eventually that will change. It comes with discernment and knowing, you know, it comes with like reflecting on how come that person did these things. A lot of times, so if someone has deceived you, or you're around someone who's currently lying to you, cheating on you, deceiving you, doing whatever, just being shady, talking, gossiping behind your back, and you're not really setting boundaries with this person, or you're not standing up and teaching someone how to treat you, letting them know what you will and won't stand for. You know, if you don't do those things, you can't get mad when they do those things. And if they keep doing those things and you don't cut them off, you're basically giving them permission to keep doing it. Okay? It's like, what is that called? Like, you may say, oh, don't do this, or that hurts me when you do this, or da 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 da. But if you allow that person back in, why would they stop doing it? Because they feel like you'll let them back in, or they're going to do it and get better at it, or whatever. You know, so you cut people out who have ill characters, or, you know, and that's something that they got wrong with them, not something you got wrong with you. A lot of times when people hurt people, that shit comes from within them, you know? That's like a fault in their code. That's like something that they need to heal, something that they need to work on from within themselves. Healed people don't hurt people. And not everybody is fucking healed, but I mean people that have integrity or morals, or don't mean, you know, even good people can hurt people, but, you know, it's all about intentions. It's like sometimes you accidentally hurt someone and you don't mean to hurt someone, but that's not what you meant to do. And you understand the right from wrong, and you know, make changes to never do it again. There's a difference. But when someone is like a repeat peanut head, okay, put them back in the fucking peanut jar and close that shit up and ship it off. All right? Anyways. I think I just went on to like 10 different subjects here. Did I just go off on a rant? Shit. All right, let's get 3 messages for Pisces. I used this deck in my last reading, but I want to use it again because I like these cards. All right. This is the Gemstone Whispers deck. What else does Pisces need to know? What is the message? Larimar, be yourself. Be yourself. Everyone else is already taken. I like that. Yeah, be yourself. Everyone else is already taken. We can only be who we are. We can't, you know, people are going to be who they are. And if that version of who they are, you don't like it, then sayonara. All right, you got rhodonite, harmony, out of the clutter of find simplicity. And we've been talking about this a lot too. So get out of, you know, whatever the clutter is and find simplicity in your life. Now, whether this is cleaning up your home, your Facebook, your friends, your family, your pets, your outside, whatever it is, declutter things and find simplicity in your life. When you harmonize, that will harmonize the energy. Okay, have you guys ever, like, I don't know, I'm sure you guys have, but, you know, like cleaning your house, dusting. And the other day I went around and cleaned all the windows and I was like, oh, I can see clearly now, the windows clean. It was nice. I didn't even realize it was dirty. It was hella dirty. Probably from the sage, but we're not going to talk about that. Yeah. So, aragonite, okay, change. Be the change that you wish to see in the world. That's pretty. And then, that's 2 cards. I'm not taking those. Can I get one more? Unikite? Unikite. Trust. The best way to find out if you can trust somebody is to trust them. The best way to find out if you can trust somebody is to trust them. I wonder if there's a hidden message in here. W-U-O-U. I don't know why it's like that. Anyways, maybe because of colors. Maybe someone's just very creative. Anyways, the best way to find out if you can trust somebody is to trust them. Let that sink in. All right, Pisces. I love you guys so much. I hope that this reading helped. If it did, let me know by hitting that thumbs up. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.